Alright, so in this video we're gonna get started with the flattish lands, the flatter lands. They're pretty simple on how to build. Pretty much when you load it up into the world, there is going to be like little wireframes that look something like this. It's basically your job to fill this in. If you haven't watched the last video with the pathways, and if you haven't watched the video with the loft, go ahead and watch all of that so you know how to fill this in. But basically after you have it filled in, let me just fill this in really fast. If you don't know how to fill this in, you just go to all the world edit videos. You need to watch those first before you get to this point. So just to fill this in, get your loft, and then create the loft all around. And once we're done making the loft, you just fill that in. Boom. After I think that looks pretty good, do not start with your layering process. I know you want to do that, but do not do that. What you're going to do is you're going to get schematics of boulders first, then do your layers, then do your trees. So let's really quick get a boulder schematic. I'm gonna get my ender pearl. So in the world we have this little areas called libraries. And basically the way they work is you go to where the boulders are, where the trees are, and you select whatever tree and whatever boulder you want to put onto your train. So really quick, I'm just going to look around and see which boulder I want to put on there. I think I like this one. Okay, so let's get the first point, select back up, and that point is going to disappear. And let's get the second point, select back up, it'll disappear. Now what we're going to do is we're going to type semicolon, export, and we're going to name it like B1 for boulder 1, and then dash A for negative air, so when we paste it in, it doesn't mess with the terrain. And maybe I like another boulder as well. Let's get another boulder. You know what? I actually kind of like this one next to it. So let's select this one. We're gonna do that same process, except we're not naming it B1, we're naming it B2. Okay, now that both my boulders have been exported, I'm not gonna do a lot, I'm just gonna do 2 of them. I'm gonna go back to my area. And I'm going to make a brush really fast. I'm gonna get any item that I want. I'm gonna get a wooden sword. I'm gonna just, this is already brushed, so I gotta take it off from being a brush, so I just put brush, none, or semicolon BR, none. You can type in brush if you want to, but BR stands for brush anyway. And I'm going to turn this into my structure brush, so BR for brush, structure STRUCT, and then B1, B2. Enter. Now both my boulders are in my structure brush. Wherever I click, it'll paste. Now let's say, oh, I don't want this boulder getting here. Let's just undo that and put the other boulder. I think we'll put one down here as well. Okay, so now that my boulders are in here, as you can see, it kind of messes with the terrain a little bit around it. We're just going to go ahead and really quickly just kind of fix that up by hand. Once we're done fixing this up with our hand, then the boulder will be done. I just need to do this for every single boulder. Alright, so now that the boulders are in and they look good, what we're then going to do is do our little layering process, and I'll show you how to do that. First we got to make a brush, so we got to go to the world edit settings, go to brushes, create a new brush. Before we, hold on, let's back up for a second. Before we make a new brush, what we first got to do is get our slab. These are called our grass slabs. So I'm just going to really quickly make a little grass platform up here, just to kind of show off what this block does. So this grass slab, when you push it out like that, it'll actually spread out by itself, which is very, very helpful. So basically the whole premise of this is you're going to turn this block into a brush. The way you're going to do it is you're going to look at that top block in the chat, type in semicolon, block ID, enter, and it'll say what the block ID is. So Terra Draconis .grass _ slab. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our world edit settings, go to brushes, create a new brush. I'm going to get a wooden sword. It's going to be an overlay brush. Terra Draconis .grass _ slab. I'm going to keep the size to like 4. And then I'm going to put the depth to -1. And we're also going to include air. Actually, no, I'll show you the difference between that. Oh, what's going on with this? Terra Draconis grass slab. Okay. Let's go out and go out. So let me show you really quickly what this would look like if we had not included air. I'm going to fly all the way down here. Let's push it in. And as you can see, those blocks appeared, but it's just too flat on the top part. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the brush, wooden sword, comma, air, no spaces, just click submit, click OK, go out, go out. And now you can see kind of the difference between the two. This one has a little bit more variety, this one's just flat on top. So we want one with a bit more variety. Back up. There we go. So now that we have that brush ready, what we're now going to do is delete this. Okay. So what we're going to do, well actually before we do that, we're actually going to be adding in some dirt around here. So we have this grass slab and we also have dirt with roots, coarse dirt, gravel, stone, red sand. Coarse dirt is just this. Okay, so I'm going to put in some dirt with roots and some coarse dirt around here. I think what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to go to my brushes, create a brush. I don't want to mess with the wooden sword, so I'm going to get a stone sword. Go to overlay. I'm just going to put coarse dirt. I'm going to keep the depth to -1, or just +1, sorry. Go out, go out. And then dirt with roots. Rooted dirt, I don't think that's the actual block ID. I don't think it's rooted dirt. When we look at the block ID, it's actually dirt _ with _ roots. So that's the exact ID that we need to put in. But if we go and get that stone sword, and then we put it in, you can see how that actually turned into that. So what we're going to do is put in dirt with roots onto that sword as well. Get a stone sword, comma, dirt _ with _ oops, roots. And maybe I'll put in grass as well. Hit submit, click OK, go out, go out. And now we're just going to be putting in a few of those all over the terrain. Not really like pathways, but just more like some areas of the ground is going to have dirt and some areas are just going to be grass. Just to have a little bit of variety. And if you want to just have dirt patches, just get rid of the grass. So go back to it, stone sword, just remove grass. Oops, there we go. Click submit, click OK, go out, go out. And then it'll just be that. And that's pretty much how we're going to be putting in a little bit of dirt around the terrain. Just a little bit of everywhere. For these areas with just dirt and stuff, you don't want to just keep it like that. Like around the edges, you want to have it look like it's kind of spreading out. So we're going to put back in that grass. Click submit, click OK, go the edges of that to make it look like it's kind of fading out into the grass. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah. Now it looks like it's kind of fading out. I'm just going to do that for all these areas. Okay, and then once that's done, then we're pretty much done with all the dirt and the grass process. Now we're going to start layering. So we do not need to put in rooted dirt and coarse dirt slabs into our selection. We can just straight up do the grass, and then wherever the dirt is, some of that will turn just into that rooted dirt and coarse dirt automatically. The only thing I'm going to change is the size of it. I think I'm going to put the size up to like 5. Yeah. Click submit, click OK, go out, and now I'm just going to start pushing it everywhere. What's really important about this process is to not get it too close to the boulders and not too close to the selection you made. As you can see, I'll actually show you what it'll do if we do it too close. If we click it here, you're going to see how there's going to be floating blocks and just weird things all over, like this is floating, so you do not want that. That's why you have to keep it a little far away from your other selections. Just be cautious about where you're clicking. And if you think you messed up, just go back to that area and make sure it's all looking good. Like, for example, here, I kind of thought I did that a little too close, and it looks like I did, actually. You gotta be really careful when you're next to the boulders as well. Okay. Let me see if any of this got messed up here. I think that all looks good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get that grass slab, and we're just gonna go layer by layer, see if we missed any little spots. If it looks like you missed a spot, you missed a spot. So just go back and kind of fill it in by your hand and not with the brush. And after this is done, then your layering process is 100% complete. So I'll catch you back when this is fully done. Alright, so now that that's done, that's pretty much what the process ends up looking like after it's 100% complete. The only last thing that you need to do is just kind of go over all of it and see if you missed any little spots. If it looks like it needs it, then just place it. Looks like I got this pretty covered. Maybe I'll put one here. You know, maybe I'll put, oh, it looks like there's actually a floating grass here. I'm going to delete that. This gives you a really closer look at how it looks. So, like for here, for example, I'm going to place it. Maybe here I'll place it. Here I'll probably place it. Here I'll definitely place it. And that's just kind of the process on making your terrain look a lot more defined. Now for the last video, when it comes to doing pathways and stuff like that, let me go back to that pathway making area. Okay, so for the pathways, it's very, very simple. It's basically the same process. Just don't get too close to the pathway, you know, just kind of place it a little bit away from that area. And then if it's like too close within that circumference, don't place it within it. Just kind of go around and place it outside of it. And then once that's done, then you can do it by hand, the way we just did it before. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in by hand and just kind of fill this all in by hand. So when it comes to pathways, make your pathway first, and then do your layering process after. Well, no, the exact process should be fill in the area with loft, figure out where your buildings and your boulders are going to go. Buildings first, boulders next. Then you're going to do your layering process around your boulders, pathways, and buildings and stuff. And then just fill in the rest of that with your hand. That is actually all the areas that I needed to fill in. And that's pretty much what it ends up looking like with pathways surrounding it and with all that layered terrain. And then obviously this doesn't have boulders, but the other place that I made did. And right now we're kind of working on a winter themed area. So with the snow blocks, they're kind of tricky. Yes, we do have snow slabs, but what's a little tricky about this is that they will only spread out on grass if we, for example, if we get snow block and just place a bunch of this onto it. Here, I'll show you what it does. It won't spread out, which is pretty annoying. But for some reason it likes to spread out on grass. So I don't know if they're going to update that or if they're going to fix that. But for right now, just fill in your area with grass like normal. Do your layering process just with the snow, and then replace all that grass blocks with your snow block. And that's pretty much the same process, except you're replacing your grass with snow block. Alright, hopefully this video was helpful.